What is bioscience?
Bioscience is really a lot of things.
Bioscience covers a vast array of everything that we do on a daily basis.
Through bioscience, one is able to take the ability and the power of living things and to transform those things into products to help us in our everyday life.
All over the world, people are using the power of living things by studying them more and seeing how they can produce materials that are made from natural substances. If you look up the word bioscience on the internet, you may find several definitions that may seem somewhat difficult to understand and follow. And often you will also see the word biotechnology, which is very similar to the term bioscience.
One example of how bioscience has improved human lives is actually in the area of medicine. Let's take diabetes, for example. The treatment for diabetes in the past has been insulin, but this insulin has come from different sources like cows, horses, and even pigs. Over the course of time, the body begins to reject an insulin and it's no longer good for our bodies. Well, through bioscience, scientists have been able to actually manufacture human insulin, which is needed for the body better than the other animal sources of insulin. And therefore, people have extended their lives through the use of actual human insulin.
There are many ways that bioscience help people. For example, therapeutics, drugs and vaccines that treat diseases. Diagnostic methods. These are methods of testing or screening people to identify specific molecules, substances, or certain illnesses. Gene therapy, a way of using the power of DNA to treat or cure genetic diseases. Agricultural and food production. Bioscience helps to make plants more resistant to pests and diseases, as well as ways to improving production of the food we eat. Biofuels.
As you know, our cars run on gasoline, but the cost of gasoline has become very high and sometimes harder to get. Well, through exploring bioscience and using different plants, we're able to make alternative fuels, or what we call biodiesel fuel, that can run our cars and trucks and buses in the future.
Environmental protection. Bioscience is used as a method of cleaning up our environment by using things that destroy materials that are harmful to us and the environment. Forensics.
There is a strong relationship between CSI and bioscience. It gives a person the preparation to go into mortuary school, to go into forensics, to analyze different specimens to discover where the scene of the crime is. Maybe that specific pesticide, that specific sauce that was on their shirt, and you want to know which restaurant has that sauce. With bioscience, you can use different technologies to test that specific sauce to know exactly which restaurant it came out of.
Bioscience helps us to use DNA and other molecules to help solve crimes. The bioscience industries support the laboratories and other professionals find solutions to make people's lives better. Here are the programs at Atlanta Technical College that can help you get started on this career pathway. Bioscience technology. You'll get an Associate of Applied Science degree as a laboratory technician. You will work at research universities, biotechnology or pharmaceutical companies, research hospitals, governmental labs, food production companies, biomanufacturing companies. You'll design new medications and medical devices. You'll also improve the environment with this new skill set. And there are many other career pathways you could encounter with this bioscience technology degree.
Job opportunities are wide and varied, especially in Georgia and particularly in the Atlanta area where there's a lot of growth in biotechnology.
Bioscience environmental laboratory technologist. Get a technical certificate of credit and become an environmental laboratory technician. You may work in labs analyzing water, air, and soil quality, conduct microbial screening, determine biological molecules or chemicals in samples, as well as environmental health and safety.
Bioscience is good for all ages and backgrounds because it's a field that's always growing. So be it someone who's fresh out of high school and comes into the program, gets the hands-on training they need to either go into the workforce as a lab technician or transfer into a four-year university and then maybe go on to pursue their PhD. And also for veterans who probably have experience in a bioscience related field. They come here, they renew their certifications, they get adjusted, and they become familiar with the new technology that's being used in the field, and then they're ready to go to work as well.
Bioscience Regulatory Assurance Technologist. Get a technical certificate of credit and become a regulatory assurance technologist. You can work in governmental positions, regulatory monitoring and enforcement, work in private industry and compliance, quality assurance, quality control, and biomanufacturing.
Some other reasons to consider Atlanta Technical College's Bioscience program is a high job placement rate. Through our program, we're trying to ensure that we're preparing for careers that are needed now and also for the future.
So let's get started. Obviously, the training at Atlanta Technical College is necessary and involves learning a lot of science to prepare you for this exciting field. But it doesn't take that long. It could change the current dynamics of your life right now tremendously.
It's a great opportunity for young people. Bioscience technology, not only does it have a lot of different applications, a lot of places where someone can have employment, but it's in an area that is somewhat recession-proof.
At Atlanta Technical College, we are preparing individuals for careers in places that are doing work related to the life sciences and biotechnology.
I chose Atlanta Tech because of the newness of the program. I knew that we would have state-of-the-art equipment. The instructors here are just fabulous. All of them have backgrounds either in some type of chemistry, biology, or one of the applied sciences. So I knew I would be getting top-notch instruction as well as using the latest equipment.
We are getting our graduates employed every day. Connect with our admissions office and get started on your new life in the field that you'll love. Bioscience.